Hey guys, Gavin the Magic back again, and it's been a while since I've done a land video and kind of given you guys an update on my land, where I'm currently at, what my plans are going forward. So I thought I'd share that with you today. So I'm over here on the land page, so let's go ahead to production. I just harvested just a few minutes ago. So these are all the regions that I'm currently in. The one that I'm focused on right now is my main region, region 43. I have 14 plots total there. They're all up and running. I've got 11,000 extra DEC available there. And then earlier today I moved just 2,000 DEC over to region 23 over in Gankland. I have 2 plots available there, and I'd like to get at least one of those plots up and running that can produce grain. So let's get started. So I want to go over to, shout out to Axler Twin Blade, going over to Barron's Toolbox. Here I can see all 20 of my land, and let's start with region 23. So the one thing I wish you could do on this site, I think it's about the only thing that you can't do that I wish he had, was that you could sort by region. What you can do is you can go on the bottom and you can open the page to that screen, but I wish you could filter it here. Regardless, here's the 2 plots that I have in 23. So I have a swamp, a rare swamp that'll be able to produce wood going forward. But right now I do have a bog that's idle that's able to produce grain. And for those I can use either water or death magic. So let's go ahead and go to the market. And I've already written down what I want to get. Hopefully they have not changed in the last few minutes. So I'm going to pick up 2 revealers. So we're going to buy those with credits. And then those are going to go in region 23 on my bog. So let's go over to items. So since I'm buying them for the same area, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to combine these 2. Now, if I was buying these one at a time, of course, I would just put 1 in each individual slot. Okay, so let's go back over to land, go to production, let's hit 23, and then I want to go to, what number is it? The bog is 739. So 739 my bog. Go over there, click manage. I do have a power core. That's one thing I was hoping for, is that I had power cores. So let's go ahead and let's add. So he's going to be down on the list. So there's 600 apiece. So I have 2 revealers. So he's 600 apiece plus a 10% bonus. So he's going to give me 1,320. So let's go ahead and add the revealer. So now I'll at least get a little bit of production going on that plot. So that's my plan right now. Just spend a little, you don't need a ton of DEC. I've only got 2,000 staked here, but at least I've got it up and running now. So now I'll be producing just a little bit of grain per hour. So that's all I wanted to do with 23. Now 43, which is my main area. Next thing I want to do there is I need to produce, let's look at Earth. So once it loads the cards, you guys can see where I'm at here. Region 83 is one that I won, boy, it's been year and a half on Splinterforge. He did a drawing, and the winner got a plot of land. So I've got that plot of land here. I'm just leaving that idle. So then for 43, you can see I've got a couple rare lakes. Those are going to be my grain plots. Those are full, up and running. Actually, we've got 3 of them. So those are up and running and good. I've got a magical river that's idle. I have a earth magical plot that's got a couple monsters on it, a couple workers. But then I have a single forest. Now the thing is, forests are going to produce wood, and I've realized that I'm really short on my wood production, so I need to pick up some earth workers for this forest plot in 966. So we're going to go back to the market, And we're going to look for Earth. So Hunter Jarks is a good option. And we're going to try to get 4 of him. Purchase with credits. Confirm. And once again, he's going to go on the same plot of land. So I am going to combine him. And I'm going to try to get the wood producing plot as high as I can, simply because wood is going to be very important for research and also for maintenance going forward. So we're going to combine those into 4. The one thing I love about the gold foil epics is the math is so easy. You know, it takes 10 of them to max, so each individual card takes 1,000 DEC. Nice and easy. Okay, so now let's go back to land. So Hunter Jarks is going to go on, let's see, 966, the one right on the bottom. So we're going to manage that. And Hunter Jarks. Actually, I'm going to be adding more than him, so let's not add him or I'll have to add him 4 times. So the next card that I want to get is Grund. So let's see if we can pick up some Grunds. We're going to get 3 Grunds. And put him also on the same plot. And then after that, we're going to go for life. So for life, I want to pick up the cheapest life ones I can. So Jin Renova, we're going to get one of you. And then the other ones for life are usually Dax Paragon. There's one of you. You can see, guys, these cards are disappearing with the single BCX. You know, the only ones available for the most part, you're getting into your combined and your max level ones. And then finally, I already have a couple of these guys. Temporal Master. You can see, yep, $5 for a single BCX, and then it jumps up to 10. So let's go ahead and get the last one that's 5. So I was hoping to get one more Jin Renova, but I think they're gone off the market. So what other options are there for life? Ooh, Prismologist. So you can see $841 for a single copy. I think that's the cheapest for life. So we picked you guys up. Let me do a refresh, see if it changes the current pricing. But yeah, Baron's Toolbox is definitely a very handy site to just be able to get a visual of the workers that you have on the plot, what type it is, what type of workers are good to put on the plot for the bonuses. Okay, as you can see the prices here. So is there another Temporal Master? Nope, didn't update that yet. Okay, so I think that's good for now. So those are the ones I can get, unless there's a dragon one. I don't think there's a cheap dragon one. No, he's only $9. Should I get one more Grund? Yeah, let's pick up another Grund. Because I think that will use all the DEC that I have available, that I have staked. Okay. So this will get the plots, if they're not up and running, get them boosted pretty decently for the amount of DEC that I'm going to spend. Okay, so we got Grunds. Go ahead and combine, because he's going on the same plot, I believe, with Hunter Jarks to get that forest up and going. Okay, so now we can go back to land. And we're going to put our earth workers 966. Let's go ahead and manage. So we're going to put Hunter Jarks there. We're going to put Grund there. I like keeping all the same splinter on a plot. I try to avoid, if I can, multiple splinters on a plot, simply because when the new food becomes available where you can feed your workers, at least to me, like it seems like it's going to be a lot easier if all your workers use one type of food. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. Like if you have two different splinters of workers, you're feeding some of them bonus food and some of them not, it might get kind of messy. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to try to keep them all the same. Okay. So just that little bit, these guys aren't max level, but I'm still getting, 100 grain per hour. Okay, so that takes care of that plot. So now we've got a temporal master that I picked up. I want to put him on this plot with my rare grain. I've already got a couple. Once I get all these slots filled, if they are, the same worker, I'm going to try to combine them. So he's going to be down on the list, of course. He's going to be, what, 720? Something like that. Oh, 660, that's right. Dax Paragon. So we're going to put Dax Paragon there. And I believe we're going to put Temporal Master. Nope, just Temporal Master. That way they're all the same. So we're going to save, confirm. That's fine because I just did a harvest. So that takes care of Temporal Master. Then we've got a Jin Renova and a Dax Paragon. So Dax is going to go on my magical plot. Oh, I don't have a power core. That might be something I'm going to have to work on. I don't think I have an extra power core. Okay, change of plans for that. So I got to come up with 5,000 DEC to get a power core going. So he might sit idle for now. So where could I put life workers at? So nice that it already updated. So you can see now we've got our 2 workers here on the forest. We've got 2 workers here for this magical plot. So this one is running. So I have to work on 5,000 DEC to get this magical plot. Got our Temporal Master over here. This one is not fully maxed out yet, so that is 626. So 626, let's see who we can slap down here. Let's add worker. And we're going to add, we'll add Jin Renova. So you'll head over here. So you'll boost this a little bit. All right. So now, what is it, down to just Dax Paragon? We got to put him somewhere. Maybe we'll put him over on that one as well, just for now. And then that should do it for what we have available. Yep, Dax Paragon. Okay, and then at some point, I'll probably be, I don't like doing it because you've got that 3-day cooldown, but I'll be pulling workers off of different plots to combine them up, to put them, on different plots. So if it seems like I'm short on grain, I might be pulling some of my epics off of some plots and then putting them on the grain producing plots to kind of boost that production. So that's part of the land management. Okay, so let's see if I can do some sort of a refresh here. So we can look and see how the plots are going now. Okay, so I've got the one plot in Ravenwood that is sitting idle, of course the one in 83. So the river that I have, this is another one I'm going to have to check to see if I have a power core. So this is my rare water magic in 43. We've got the bog that will produce grain in 43, so I've got that one maxed out with death magic, or with death splinter. I do have a mountain, a rare mountain. This one's very important because this is my only ore producing plot, so it's rare. We've got a totem on it. I'm going to try to crank out as much ore as I can. We've got a hills that going forward will be producing stone. We have another hills, you can see will be producing stone. So when the next phase of land goes live, I'll probably be pulling one set of these workers off because I don't need two plots producing stone, I don't think, because these two will be producing stone as well. So I'm very heavy on hills, which is stone producing. So probably just keep the rare ones going, and then the common ones may sit idle for a while, and maybe I'll pull these workers over to my magical plot. So it's one of the things that I think everyone's going to have to look forward to is you're going to, if you don't have your plots maxed out, you're going to be shifting workers around as you find that you're getting lower on some resources rather than others. Here's one of the rare lakes producing grain. You know, like I said, if I find out that, hey, I'm not producing enough grain here, this does take earth magic as well, so I can move my epics that I just purchased over here. Maybe these can help boost it if they're high enough level. Got the rare swamp in 23 is idle. The bog in 23, of course, we just put the revealer here just to get a little bit going there. I'm not super concerned with 23 right now. Like I said, that's just kind of a side region. You know, 51, area 51, my wife and I have plots in. I have a life magic plot here, so eventually that will be up and running. My earth plot in 43, doing earth magic. We've got just a little bit of production there. Dragon magic in 43, this one's sitting idle. My death magic in 43, we've got that going. My couple rare lakes for grain, you can see those. We've got water on one, earth on the other. Earth magic in 43, we've got that, or earth, I should say not earth magic, just forest for wood. We've got that going because I'm going to need a lot of wood for maintenance and for research. Or not research, but going to need wood for maintenance when maintenance is something that's available. That's probably going to happen. I'm guessing in probably version 2.0, they might have it where you can build different buildings and then they're going to tie in some kind of maintenance cost to it. And then finally, I've got an idle rare plot in 48. Okay, guys, there you have it. So there's just my quick land update where I'm sitting with land. I'm pretty happy overall. You know, I still have work to do, of course. But at least I've got some of these up and running now. You know, some of them are maxed out, but I'm sure you guys know DEC is kind of the bottleneck, you know, maybe as much as workers, you know, just trying to come up with it. But for me, at least it's easier to get 1,000 at a time, just get a gold epic, put it down there slowly. The nice thing with the gold epics is they're not super expensive yet, you know, $3 to $5 a piece is pretty affordable. And just get one here, one there, and just level them up as you can. So hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how excited you are for land 1.75, how your plots are going, and what your strategy is. Until next time, stay the course, keep on forging, have fun.